Pinetree Hill review. Can buy or bye-bye. Hi, my name is Alan from Alan We Property. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about an upcoming new launch condo in Ulu Pandan area in District 21. This is a highly sought after area even though there is no MRT nearby. Only popular schools such as Henry Park and Pei Tong Primary are within 1 km away. The immediate area in Mount Sinai and Ridgewood has not seen any new launch for the last 14 years since Trizon. Can UOL and Singapore Land Group rejuvenate this area? Let's go straight into the details. Firstly, this 99 years leasehold site measures 220,000 square feet with a plot ratio of 2.1. The site at Pine Grove, Parcel A, drew 5 bids with a difference of just $800 between the top and second highest bidder. This site was awarded a top bid of $671,500,000 and $800 was submitted by an 80-20 joint venture between UOL Group and Singapore Land Group. This translates to a land rate of 1318 PSF PPR. The second bidder was All Green bid at $671,500,000. Seriously, only $800 difference. I thought such a close bid happened only in drama leh. I shall leave it as it is and let your imagination run wild. The remaining bidders are Chip Eng Seng and partners, Sim Lian and CDL. All the above are heavyweight property developers. They know there is a strong demand for houses here. This site can build up to 520 units with 3 blocks of 24-story high with a mixture of 1 to 5 bedrooms. This is the actual site and is along Pine Grove of Pandan Valley. At the end of the road is the entrance to Pine Grove and opposite is Pandan Valley Condominium. The site that is facing inwards is quieter than the one facing Ulu Pandan Road. This site is slightly elevated. It used to house an international school. That is why UOL brand it as nature-inspired 24-story homes on elevated ground. In typical fashion, let's study the price of the surrounding condos just to give it a little perspective. Firstly, we have Pine Grove. Pine Grove is a HUDC sitting on 893,000 square feet of prime land. There are 660 units on 99 years leasehold from 1984. This means it's about 39 years old with a remaining lease of 60 years. The current price is $1,022 per square feet. Most of the units measure 1,003 to 1,009 square feet. They are huge. There is always talk of en bloc, but at 1.86 billion, personally, I feel it's quite challenging to swallow at such a price. In Hokkien, I call it Tun Bei Lo. There are a lot of risks for the developer to throw all their eggs into one basket. Moreover, there are 5 years of seller stamp duty period for the developer to sell all the units before incurring additional taxes. Next, let's compare the Trizon. Trizon is a Singapore Land project with 289 units. By the way, Singapore Land is a subsidiary of UOL Group Limited. This freehold condo was launched in 2009 at about 1,200 to 1,600 per square feet. That is considered very high back then. Today, most of the units are transacted for around $2,000 per square feet. If you are currently looking at freehold condo in Prime District 9, around low 2,000 per square feet, faster enter before UOL launch Pinetree Hill. Because Pinetree Hill pricing will make Trizon pricing seems too cheap. Parksuites is a 119 units apartment development that recently TOP. It is on 110 years from 2017. Some of you here may wonder, how come URA got issued 110 years lease? No, this lease is not issued by URA, but rather by the developer, Far East Organization. Far East bought this en bloc site, which previously is known as Henry Park Apartment, for $175 million or 1246 PSF PPR. This is a site with 999 years lease. Very smart move by Far East. So next time, if you want to en bloc, please remember to ask Akong for permission. Anyway, this project mainly comprises small units. There are not many 3-bedroom transactions. The smaller 2-bedroom are going for 2004 PSF. Hence, I assume a typical 3-bedroom should be priced around 2002 PSF. There are 0 resale transactions to date. so I doubt this is a fair comparison. Anyway, this is a mixed development with retail on the ground floor. If you are free, you can go there to jalan-jalan and makan. There are some eateries there too. The Clement Canopy is a 99 years condo with a lease from 2016. This means this is a 7-year-old project with a balanced lease of 92 years. This should be a better comparison. These 505 units were developed by UOL. The initial selling price for the typical 3-bedroom back in 2017 was 1,002 to 1,004 PSF. Today, prices have galloped towards the 1,800 PSF mark. 3 bedrooms have a 4% annualized return and 4 bedrooms have a 6% return. In my opinion, this is a very attractive return for the 99 years condo in Clementi. So much about the comparison. Let's jump straight to the SWOT analysis. In terms of strength, the developers are UOL or Singapore Land. Do you know that Singapore Land, which is now known as Singland Properties, was incorporated in 1963 and was Singapore's first public listed property developer? This is their track record over the years. A quick reference here. Most of their projects make money in the resale market, except for the few smaller ones, and those obviously in the city area. If you are new to this YouTube channel and don't know what I am talking about, please refer to my other videos such as this, 10 most unprofitable condominiums. Seriously, I'm pretty surprised this video has 11,000 views till date. I realize that those that watch my video love to see people lose money. Here, I believe the developers will recreate another Trizon or Clement Canopy in Ulu Pandan. They will have a good unit mix and facilities that suit the needs of families. Once again, remember what I have said in my previous video. Good design, a reputable developer, plus a good proportion of unit mix play an important role in preserving its resale value. I'm confident about UOL projects. Let's go down to pricing. Since the land was purchased at 1,318 per square feet per plot ratio, and after factoring in construction costs, professional fees and marketing fees, the break-even is 2,248 PSF. Assuming a 15% profit margin, the future selling price is 2,585 PSF. Is this still doable? I think it will be very tricky ahead after the hike in ABSD. UOL will also want to see how well is the reserve doing. I think the reserve ultimately selling price will average around 2,006 PSF. Here, it is still early days. UOL will want to monitor the crowd and the check collection before they decide on the pricing. Bronson by the Park already achieved 73% sales and an average price of 2,423 PSF. This will be a good benchmark price for Pinetree Hill. On another note, the lowest bid received is by seasoned property developer CDL. Their bid is 21% lower than the winning bid. Here, the UOL overpaid for this site. I think this is a very attractive site because of one thing, schools. It's that simple. This is because Henry Park and Pei Tong are within 1 km away. Methodist Girls and Nanhua Primary are also within 2 km away. Parents will buy for schools. Trust me. The resale buyers will also buy for schools. For this project, don't be surprised that the smaller units will be a good bet. If I am an investor, you may consider the smaller units. In addition, there is a limited supply of new homes in this area. It's either you go for the very old 99 years condo or the super big one in Pandan Valley. There are not many choices there. By the way, this place has a lot of old money from Holland to Bukit Timah. They wear shorts and slippers to buy properties. So you better don't see them no up. As usual, market and interest rate risk. The government has already fired the cannon. The market is very hot. They have asked the market to slow down. If you still want to buy, just pay higher ABSD. On another perspective, this cooling measure can be seen as a positive thing. Property developers may price lower, take lower profit, and move unit in a high interest rate environment. In conclusion, can buy or bye-bye. Most of you will not believe me, obviously because I'm a salesman. Anyway, you can consider it as long the price is reasonable and not too excessive. Do not overstretch to own a property and have a long-term perspective. Also, buy from a reputable developer with a strong track record. I think you wouldn't go very wrong. Here, if you are keen, you can contact me as my company is the appointed marketing agency. With that, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you around soon.